Skies Healthcare and Rehabilitation Center provides the optimal environment for physical and rehabilitation and healing. Christina Schmidt-Maestas joins us to explain what types of care Skies offers. Thank you for joining us.
Hi,
Appreciate
thanks for having me.
So just quickly remind our viewers what services y'all provide over at Skies.
Well, we do primarily physical, occupational, and speech therapy. We also can provide wound healing, and we do long-term care for people that need it.
Okay, that's great. So a lot of different stuff. Now, one thing that we want to talk about today, a service that you provide and that you treat a lot, is hypertension.
Yes, that's correct.
Okay, so let's talk a little bit about hypertension and first of all, what it is.
Well, hypertension is essentially uncontrolled high blood pressure. If it's not treated, it can lead to very serious conditions such as heart attack, stroke, and even heart failure.
Wow, so lots of different stuff. So what are some of the causes of high blood pressure?
Well, first, there's a couple of different types of hypertension. There's primary hypertension and then secondary hypertension. Primary hypertension, unfortunately, there's no really identifiable cause. It's just something that can develop as you get older. Secondary hypertension can be caused by other underlying health conditions such as diabetes or kidney disease. It can also be caused by taking certain types of medications like birth control pills, cold remedies, and even decongestants.
Really, so a lot of different things. Well, so what are some of the symptoms that we can be looking out for this?
Well, that's one of the things about hypertension is that for most people there really aren't any symptoms. Now, if you're in the very early stages of it, or if you have really severe high blood pressure, you can experience things like dull headaches, dizzy spells, or frequent nosebleeds. But most of the time there aren't any symptoms, which is why it's important to get checked up by your doctor.
And there may not be a lot of symptoms, but one thing, you know, like we were talking about before the show, is maybe family history. If you have family history, I know that that's one thing. So what are some of the other risk factors for hypertension?
Well, there's a whole bunch of different risk family history, as you mentioned. There's also age, race, lifestyle choices such as smoking or drinking too much, being overweight, or again, some of the underlying health conditions I mentioned before, such as diabetes.
Now, you mentioned age, so at what point should we really start looking at this and making this kind of a regular checkup?
Well, there's really no certain age because you can have high blood pressure in your 20s, your 30s, your 40s. But of course, the older you get, the more frequently you want to have your doctor checkups.
Right, okay. Well, so of course you all treat it, but what are some of the things that we can be doing at home to treat it or maybe prevent it?
Well, you always want to make really healthy lifestyle changes. So you want to make sure you're eating healthy, you want to make sure that you're getting more physically active, and that you're doing things like quitting smoking, reducing, how much you're drinking and that type of thing. So really just the healthier lifestyle you live, the better off you'll be as far as treating any type of health condition, including high blood pressure.
Right, yeah, and I mean, it's just so common. So many people have it.
Well, and again, getting regular checkups by your doctor.
Yeah, very important too.
Yeah.
Well, so how can our viewers contact Skies if they need information about this or any of the other services you provide?
Well, they can go to our website. It's www.skieshealthcare.com. They can also contact us by phone or email.
Okay, fantastic there. And you see 9150 McMahon Boulevard, folks.
That's right.
Thank you so much for coming on with this information. Really appreciate it. Very important, especially during the holiday season.
Yeah,
Yeah,
definitely.
absolutely. All right, take care.